Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm PC Outcast, and we are back with some more Everlasting Summer. So, just picking up where we left off. I have just eaten dinner, so I went out and sat on the stairs, waiting for my dinner to settle down a bit. I just sat there and watched night falling. Everything's so lively here during the day. Kids laughing and yelling happily, fooling and running around. Constant chatter, games going on, and swimming at the beach. But after dark, the camp changes entirely. The sounds of day were swapped for silence, only now and then broken by crickets chirping or a nightbird. The camp was going to sleep. In every shadow you could see things. Maybe a ghost, or a spirit of the forest, or a wild animal. A human being would be the last thing to expect. That's how it looked last night, and now. The locals followed their routine very strictly. In the day, the camp was theirs. In the night, it belonged more to the forces of nature than to humans. Someone touched my shoulder. I looked back. It was Electronic. Let's go play cards. Cards? Yep, I invented a new game. A good one. Good? Like how? Well, first we got to find the cards. Then I'll tell you. Then go find them. What's the problem? Only Olga has them and she won't give them to me. Why so? Well, the last time when Olga and Slavia came out onto the porch. Olga, Semyon just wanted to ask you about the possibility of getting playing cards. Actually, for what purpose? We invented a new game. Not we, you did. What game? I need the cards to show you. I don't like this. Well, if Semyon is with you, then perhaps it's okay. To be really honest, we'll go fetch them together, Olga. Sure, ooh boy. Okay. If we go with her, we're probably going to go down the route of hooking up with her. I suppose we have to make a choice, right? I want to get it on with the nurse babe. Oh, well, whatever. Let's go with Slavia. If you don't mind, sure, let's go. We headed towards my cabin. Roughly halfway there, Slavia stopped. Hey, I just remembered. The cards are in my cabin. Good timing. And where's that? It's just down this road. Let's go. Okay. We reached a cabin that in fact looked more like a trailer. Wait a minute, I'll be back. Took her just a few seconds to come back. There. She showed me a deck of pretty worn out cards. These must be marked in and out. That's unsportsmanlike. What happened to fair play? Tell me about it. It's hard to cheat when you don't know the rules. Shall we go? Let's go. On our way back, I decided to try and find out about something. How long have you been here? In this camp? About a week. I see. And where did you come from? I'm from the north. That is the cold north. She looked at me and smiled. Looks like nobody in this camp is inclined to answer even the most innocent of questions. I tried to approach from another angle. And what do you like? What do you mean? Well, your hobbies. Oh, I like nature. Strange, she's not very talkative today for some reason. Nature. I see. Want to become a natural historian? More like a normal historian. I was always interested in our nation's history. That would suit her well indeed. It appeared that among all the locals, she was the only one who had nothing to hide. What if she came here just like me and simply could not trust anyone enough to tell? Try testing the waters. Why did he choose this camp? I didn't. My parents got a voucher for me from their work. Another failure. Well, if you could choose. It's nice here. I don't think I'd choose some other place if I could. Here. Here it's like you're becoming another person. That wasn't how I saw it. What do you mean, another person? It's just that there are so many possibilities. You can learn so much, meet so many new interesting people here. Now she started to sound like our chief, which raised a red flag for me. I decided to stop with the questions for now. When we came back, Olga told Slavia, I just remembered the cards were at our place. It's okay, we got it. Good, good. Slavia and Olga went inside. I was going to follow, but someone grabbed my hand. Alyssa. Her gaze sent a shiver down my spine. Not a nice one. You want something? I asked carefully. You're going to play this stupid game? Yes. Something wrong with that? Nope, nothing. I was turning to leave, but then slowly looked back and smiled. Do you play cards? A little. I couldn't figure out what she wanted. So only Duroc and that's it? Duroc. Card game popular in the USSR, similar to President. As if you're a poker star. Well, yes, technically. Then you don't have a chance. Why? Because. So you know the rules? Of course. Well, then you'll have the upper hand. I couldn't see why would we go on talking and motion towards the door. Why do you keep trying to leave? Is there anything else you'd like to talk about? Let's make a bet. What do you mean? You're such a slowpoke. The cards, what else? And what do you want to bet on? That I'll win. That's quite a possible outcome, I agreed calmly. So are you afraid? No, I'm not. I'm not big on bets when I don't like my chances. And you're not big on taking risks, too. Such an astute observation. I'm impressed. Right. Then No, you're not. Now what? I sighed in exhaustion. She was starting to annoy me with her rubbish talk about some pointless bet. If you won't bet with me, I'll tell everyone that you tried to seduce me. What? You heard me. I could imagine her doing this. Don't be stupid. Who's gonna believe you? I've been here less than 2 days, besides. Wanna try your luck? Right. And what will happen if I win? I won't tell anyone anything. And if I lose? Slowpoke mode again? I'll tell everyone you tried to seduce me. I told you already. Well, that's a crappy bet. So you're telling me now that I have to work to prove that I didn't do something when I didn't actually do it. If that's how you want to look at it. Not a simple decision. On the one hand, I was stupid to agree. I didn't know the rules and gambling wasn't my thing. On the other hand, she could really make my life hell. Then again, can I even trust her? She can do it even if I win. So have you made a decision? I was going to answer, but suddenly Lena came around from behind me. What? Nothing. Lena hurried inside. So? Good grief. What crappy bet. I don't get anything if I win. Fine. You know what? I think the only way to deal with her is to push right back, so. I may regret it 100 times. Fine, I'll do it. She smiled. But if I win, yeah, all fair, no cheating. Alyssa turned, went up the stairs and inside the canteen. Why am I doing this? Because she can set me up regardless if she wants to. Since she decided to anyway. I let out a heavy sigh and followed her through the door. Inside, everything was ready. A few pioneers stood here and there chatting. The tables were moved out of the way to make room for players and spectators. I looked around. Something was going on in the far corner. When I came closer, I saw a large piece of paper with a diagram drawn on it. My name was among the players. Who came up with all of this? Yeah, my name, as in the silhouetted guy there. I patted Electronique, who was standing near. Well, of course, it was your most humble servant. He bowed to me jokingly. This made me uncomfortable to the point of squirming. And why in the world am I among the players, then? I was disappointed. A few seconds ago, I thought I still had a slim chance to evade this tournament. Then I wouldn't have to fear Alyssa's revenge for losing the bet with her. But now that hope is gone. It was pure coincidence. Yeah, right, coincidence. Except that I was already acquainted with every one of the contestants. While there were a few dozen other pioneers standing in the room, I was seized by anxiety. It's the feeling of being watched while standing in an empty room with no windows and doors. Will there be a prize? I asked him lazily. I wanted to distract myself with a pointless conversation. Electronique was about to answer when Yelena came out of nowhere and started jumping around him. Prizes! Prizes! I heard something about prizes. Do you know what the main ethos of what is the main ethos of the Olympic Games? It's not the winning, but the taking part that counts. What? No? You'll understand when you grow up. He made a wry face and jabbed Electronique in the ribs. So what about the prize? Well, I don't know. It's not up to me. He made a helpless gesture. Really, if they came up with a stupid game, at least they could give the winner a chocolate medal or something. Yelena suddenly jumped and raced off to somewhere. I wish I was that optimistic. So what about the rules? Wait a bit. Not everyone's here yet. I looked around the canteen. Alyssa, Slavia, Lena, Miku, and Shurik were here. Seems like everyone's here. Not everyone. Xenia isn't here. Does he feel uneasy, or is it just me? He's not here, so what? Pick someone else instead. No, I can't do that, he answered slowly. I decided not to ask exactly why he can't do this. Well, go fetch her or something, I don't know. He can't go, he's the host of the event. The camp leader appeared as if from nowhere. But Olga, Electronique whined. Semyon will go. Right, Semyon? She looked at me and smiled. Of course, who else? Where is she? In the library, I guess. Okay. I dragged my feet towards the door. Please hurry. What's Electronique's problem, anyway? Night is coming soon. I was going to take my time, so I slowly paced towards the library. I found Xenia before I even expected. She was sitting on a bench at the square, staring at Jenda, who was silent as always. What are you doing here? Everyone's looking for you. Sitting here, as you can see. She frowned. Well, let's go. I don't want to. She looked away. Why not? I don't want to. I sat beside her. Listen, I don't like the idea of this contest myself, but we can't let everyone down. I surely didn't sound like myself here. A couple of days ago, I wouldn't even think of saying something like that. Then you looked at me with a surprise on her face. So everyone's waiting for me? Isn't that exactly what I said? Yes. I won't go anyway. She frowned and hid her face. But why? I gestured with my arms, wondering. I don't know how to play cards. So what? Same problem here. Then how can you play? What, you can only do things that you read about in books or something? Of course. She was surprised. What if you end up in Antarctica and have to rely on hunting polar bears to survive? Polar bears don't live in Antarctica. Then you smiled. Doesn't matter, it's just an example. Come on, it's not like someone's life depends on the result. She took her time to think. I just don't want to let anyone down. Right. I agreed sarcastically. And don't you think anything funny about that. I didn't get what she meant, but anyway. Obviously, everyone has their weak spots. In a minute, we both were back in the canteen. Everyone looked at Electronique. So, he cleared his throat. Each round consists of one game. In case of a draw, you replay the game. After this, the loser drops out, the next round begins. Since the number of volunteers, he looked at me. Since the number of players is just 8, we'll only have 3 rounds. Is everything clear? The crowd cheered. And what are the prizes? The prizes! What are they? Yelena, cut it out. Slavia stepped forward and tried to catch Yelena. I won't rest until the prize is mine. Seemed like this girl alone had enough energy for a warp jump to Alpha Centauri. Prizes, prizes! She repeated it over and over. Stop it! Slavy tried to reason with her. Electronic seemed to be getting dizzy from all this running around. Let's start already. I said calmly and added to Yelena, or you won't get any prizes. Looks like my argument got through to her, so she took her place. Slavy followed her, giving me a grateful smile as she passed. The pioneers finally settled down. I approached the table that Lena sat behind. You don't mind? She looked up and blushed. Don't worry, I don't know the rules myself. And how can I be sure that it's not only myself? I sat down. Turns out we'll have to play the first round together. Yes. Finally, Electronique started to explain the rules. Look at the cards carefully. There are exactly 6 of them in front of you. I hope everyone here knows how to count. Now you can look at them. Lovely. After everyone had a look at their cards, Electronique moved on. The rules here are similar to poker. I hope everyone knows how to play. I knew the rules, but I wasn't so sure about the others. First of all, it's a top card, then 1 pair, then 2 pairs, then 3 of a kind, and so on. No flushes or straights, though. In first round, you choose a card which you would like to take from your opponent. In turn, your opponent can choose to swap 2 of his cards around twice. Or he can choose not to do so if he doesn't need the card which you're taking. Take a note here that your opponent can see which cards are trading places. In the next step, your opponent takes a card he chooses. And so on. I think it's pretty clear. It wasn't clear to me. Hey you, Einstein! Yelena yelled at him from her table. I didn't get a thing. You'll figure it out as we go. That's a lot of anime girls with massive guns. Electronique went to the table of the diagram, leaving Yelena to smolder in solitude. You go first. I hoped I could get my mind around the game fast enough. Lena, more perplexed than usual, reached out for my cards. In the middle of the table, her hand stopped. Will you? Oh yeah, I should be protecting my card. What was it Electronique said? To try to confuse my opponent, I can swap 2 of my cards? Twice? Or I can choose not to? Should I protect it or not? By the way, I can also agree and give her the card she chose straight away. Otherwise, Lena can change her mind and take another card if she wants to. Or she might not. It's really confusing. So I've got a pair there. And another pair there. She wants that one. I could try to protect it. I can't see any of her cards though. I could try swapping this. No. Like that? No, how do I, defense? This is just the defense thing, so I can... Yep, I won't try to protect that. Things are becoming clearer. No, they're not. Or at least comprehensible. Now it's my turn. I can take back my card from her, or I can choose another one. Oh. Okay, so this one is the 5 that... Okay, that's really confusing. Lena can try and protect her card. But if I watch her closely, I can take the card I choose regardless of her movements. Ooh, she just swapped these around. It's like a game of memory. A really crappy game of memory. Yeah, let me... Can I just not take this? What's going on? Capture. I can select... Oh, there we go. Okay, that does me no good. I made it! Electronique was silently watching our game, nodded in approval. Looks like now we're getting somewhere, I suppose. Now, during the round, opponents trade cards 3 times. Keep an eye on each other. Penetrate your opponent with your eyes. I chuckled. Penetrate. What's so funny? Oh, never mind. I tried to keep a straight face. He stared at me for a moment, then moved on. And then we turned the cards up to see whose hand is better. Electronique went back to his diagram. Oh, wow, that's a naked cat girl right there. So I've got nothing. I've got literally nothing. Unless I can get a straight, but I think he said no flushes or straights, right? So the best you can get is 3 of a kind, I think. So she wants that one. I mean, it doesn't really make any difference at all because I have nothing. So sure, go ahead and take it. Grab that one. Oh, she swapped it around. No, I want that one. And that's, well, it gives me a pair. She wants my jack. I'll try to protect that. What? So she can take it anyway? Oh, I can try and grab it back. Yeah, let's grab this one. Yeah, she really wants that one. Does me no good. She wants that. How do I swap them around? Oh, like that. Now she wants that one. Oh, you bastard. You took my queen. I want my queen back. It's literally the only chance I've got. Oh, I won. How do you like that? 2, 3, 4, 7, 9, and a jack. Yeah, she ended up with nothing too. Wow, she looks like... Oh, Yolana looks a lot better in that card than she... Yeah, like, here she looks like she's about 5. Here she looks like she's about 20. And there's the cat girl again. What the hell is that? It looks like a titan eating somebody. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so I won. So now what? I won! By no skill on my part. Seriously, it's hard to play a game when that was made up on the spot and not by yourself either. But I won. Although the moment of glory was tainted by the fact that it was Lena who was the loser. She's not very confident in general, but now she lost. I'm too embarrassed to even look at her now. Probably I should have lost to boost her self-esteem. But I have a bet with Alyssa. Meanwhile, Electronique proudly announced that the first round is over. Oh no. Does that mean I have to play Yolana? Oh. A list of those who made it into the second round appeared on the scheme after a little while. Okay, so we got me, it looks like, I think it's me, Yolana, Alyssa, and Xenia. Made it through. Semi-final pairs consisted of Alyssa versus Xenia and Yolana versus me. A doomed sigh escaped me. Yolana immediately took a seat in front of me. Hey! She glared at me, grinning. How did you manage to outplay Lena? Cheated, perhaps? I'm not you. I just know how to play cards. At least that's what I want her to believe. And how could you outplay Shurik? Yolana waved her hand, showing how easy it was. I threatened to join his club. She grinned yet again. Would you hold back too? Not a chance. Ugh. Then I'll choose which card to give to you myself. Did you hear the rules? Screw them. It looked like she really didn't care. Okay, but I choose the cards to give to you too. Deal. Inspired by my victory in the first round, I ventured upon this dangerous move. I could have argued, appealed to Electronique, and eventually had my own way, but somehow I felt truly confident in the outcome of this round. Yes, we were breaking the rules, but I was in the same boat as Yolana. I looked up at Electronique. It's time to begin the semi-finals, he commanded. I carefully checked my cards, ensuring that Yolana couldn't see them. Okay, so I can now choose all the ones that I want to give to her. Okay, you can have that one and that one. Oop. Okay. I think I can only take that one. Yeah. I don't know. Not that great. Here you go, you can have that one. Yeah, like I can't select anything else, so we're like, you can have this one and I can have that one. Oh, that's a crappy one. You can have that back. That gives me 3 of a kind. Wow. Cat girl again? Cat girl again. Hey, I won. Despite Yolana cheating. Hey, this isn't fair. You should have held back and lost. She angrily puffed her cheeks, making her resemble Humpty Dumpty. Let's have a rematch, but this time, yeah, you have to hold back. Got it? It wasn't only me who heard her, but the entire room. Even Electronique. No rematches allowed. Yolana completely ignored him. You have to lose. I don't have the slightest intention of playing with you for a second time, I said calmly. Fine, you want it that way? Yes, that way. Then I'll put the word out that you've sexually harassed Alyssa, she whispered. What? I leaned over the table and gave her a menacing glare. So you've been eavesdropping. I just heard it while passing by. Anyway, it's much better to play an extra round then. She can certainly do that. I sighed and appealed to Electronique. Not a problem, we'll have a quick rematch. Whatever. He shrugged. So the rematch was started. I'm getting just completely and utterly screwed over. Cat girl, cat girl. There's a lot of cat girls going on. Okay, you can have that crappy one. Oh, a 10 and a... Ooh, got 2 pair. You can have cat girl. Which is kind of sad. I mean, cat girl's nice. I don't want this one back. You can have it back. I don't want that one either. We're just gonna keep trading them back and forth? Is that how it's gonna work? Fine, I won. Easy peasy, I said and reclined in my seat. That's not fair. I hope she won't demand another rematch. How come? I chuckled. Okay, said Yolana. Aggrievedly? Aggrievedly, and got up from the table. I studied the tournament scheme closely, trying to understand who's going to be my final rival. The same moment, Alyssa took place at my table. I pulled a dumb, feigned smile, like I'm afraid of her. Congratulations. Expecting to win? I'm expecting that you'll keep your promise. Okay, let's roll. So much cat girl. Okay, so we're back to normal rules now. So you can have that one. What can I not? I can only give her that one? Oh, that's the one she wants. Yeah, I want to defend. Oh, she takes it anyway. Yeah, fine. No, I don't want to swap. I want that one. What the hell? Okay, fine. Give me this. Yeah, it's a piece of crap. Yay, I'm probably gonna lose. Yeah, you can have this one. Oh, God. Fine, okay, she's just gonna completely rob me of absolutely everything. That's useless. Take that. She just keeps taking whatever I've already... Okay, whatever. I'm gonna lose horribly. What? I won with a measly pair of twos? How's that even possible? An interesting drawing on that one. Look, I got 3 cat girls, and then there's a cat girl in there too. Wonder if I get like 6 cat girls. What happens then? Hooray! I won. That'll let Alyssa know who rules the roost here. That means that betting with her wasn't a waste. Now the only thing left is to hope that she will not spread that false gossip about her loss. Suddenly I got a desire to celebrate my own victory and have a dip at the beach. To tell the truth, I do not really know how to swim, but the possibility of diving into the cool water under the moonlight seemed attractive. After all, I spent the whole of yesterday in my winter clothes, and surely you could nicely wring the sweat out of me. In the evening, no one should be here, so I took off all my clothes, except my underpants, and entered the water. And on that note, we're going to leave this episode off. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.